It took me 3 days to make charging treasures that can generate electricity by steam. You can generate electricity by burning wood without oil or electricity. This marks that Enshi, Hubei province entered age of steam ahead of schedule. Be far ahead. The thing is, the charging treasure I bought from the railway station is broken. After disassembling, I found that these 2 blue batteries were actually fake, and they were all made of cement. So I came up with an idea. Can I make a charging treasure that can generate electricity by boiling water? Spend 5 yuan from the strategic partner, Waste Station, to find a scrapped scooter engine. The cylinder, piston, crankshaft and connecting rod inside are excellent accessories for making steam engines. This is the cylinder base just made, which needs to be welded with an intake and exhaust return. After welding, connect the base with the cylinder block with 4 screws. After that, it must be sealed and can't leak air. The small flywheel is still very silky, which is the way the cylinder, piston, crankshaft and connecting rod are assembled. This is a mini boiler I just made. The upper part adds water to generate steam, and the lower part is a combustion chamber. Now welding is the connecting plate between boiler and steam engine. The engine, air change valve and generator should be installed here when they are finished. Why? After welding, test it with air compressor to see if it can work normally. Oh ho, what's the situation? It shouldn't be. After repeated research, it was found that the flywheel was too light and had insufficient inertia. I cut another discus with a thickness of 5 mm and merged it with the original flywheel. Reinstall it, go back and test it again. Finally, it can work normally, but it is still not as silky as I expected. It should be the reason why there is no oil lubrication in the air exchange valve and cylinder. Rub some oil and try again. Wow, it's silky, and the steam engine test is successful. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks another great technological revolution in human history. It marks that Hubei entered age of steam ahead of schedule. I dug out my school bag when I was in primary school, and the 2 shoulder straps can still be used when they are removed. This is the effect after charging the upper body. Are you looking forward to it like me? The next step is to install the intake and exhaust pipes. After 3 days of intense production, this steam charging treasure that changed human history was finally finished. Release Rolfiza. This is a 1.6 megapascals safety valve. This is a 2.5 megapascals pressure gauge. This is a steam flow switch. The general principle of steam charging treasure is the boiler boils the water and produces a large amount of high pressure steam. The high pressure water vapor passes through the pipe, passes through the air exchange valve, pushes the cylinder, and converts the reciprocating linear motion of the piston into rotary motion. Through the chain, drive the generator to generate electricity belt. The electricity from the generator can charge the mobile phone through this UFO line. Then start adding a certain amount of decarbonized formaldehyde, which is also water. Chopping ignition. After 20 minutes of fire, it burned fiercely. Let's see how the pressure rises. You have to add firewood and burn it. The speed of burning firewood is just slower. Another 20 minutes have passed. Let's try again. Oh yeah, it's a little more stressful than before. After 2 hours of burning firewood, the pressure reached 0.4 megapascals, and the following is the moment to witness the miracle. It may be because the boiler is too small and the steam runs very fast. Nuppelfrisch, Dausel, Do, ERSH, Doppelfissel, 10,000 Do, I Fish Do, Jangadun. The generator voltage is basically about 5 volts, which just drives the mobile phone. Next, connect the mobile phone to see how the actual power generation effect is and whether it can drive the mobile phone to charge. Throat. What's the situation? Why is it not right? What's the situation? Oh, it's on. The power supply needs to be adapted, and it can't be charged. It's a common fault of Apple's mobile phone. Try to change your mobile phone. It's on. It's not working again. It's not working again, and the voltage is unstable. Call. Come on again. This is great. Let's go to the gas tank. The firewood is too inefficient. The efficiency of gas is high, and the air pressure comes up in less than 5 minutes. Let's test again. Back off. I'm going to start pretending to be forced. I am in Kaohsiung Bantong. I met in Yuanyang. Bleh. Do, uo, do. Dot. F. After the actual test, I think this charging treasure is really practical. I couldn't wait to recommend him to the first passerby. The big brother who rented the pump also felt very practical, and he didn't have to worry about the death of his mobile phone when he went out in the future. However, the uncle felt that it was not very practical. He felt that it was too heavy to carry, and it was too troublesome to burn the fire 2 hours before use. Pisces D. So what do you think of this steam charging treasure? Pisces doll purchase. Strong. It took me 3 days to make charging treasures that can generate electricity by steam.